at the time, and I was still like fucking with Tim Dog, but him and Tim Dog was talking. He like, yo, what you gonna do with Flo? What's your plans for Flo? So Tim Dog ain't really want to unroll his plan for me to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because he ain't really know what was going on, you know? So, Pac and Tim Dog was always cool. So, but I guess Fatal was telling him, like, yo, this nigga here. Feel what I'm saying? Like, well, you can't get down with the Outlaws. This is what Fatal said to me. You can't get down with the Outlaws. And Pac named the Outlaws after all the dictators, like Idi Amin, Saddam Hussein. That's what you got Hussein Fatal. You got Castro. You got Napoleon. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, shit, we got Kim Jong-un. We got goddamn Putin. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know, Putin the dictator. He probably the president or whatever. But, in my mind, he a dictator from what I seen and how he react and how he move. So, and I'm not trying to be political or no shit. I'm just telling you what happened. So when I realized that, I'm like, damn, dictator. I'm looking through books and shit. Tim Dog like, yo, what the fuck you always doing? Why you on your phone so much? I'm like, yo, I'm looking for a dope name that could fit me. And he like, a dope name that could fit you. He looking at me and shit. And I'm like, yo, I don't know. So Fatal called me. It was like a Sunday. And he was like, yo, just call yourself the dictator. I said, the dictator? No Diddy, no homo, pause, whatever. Like the dictator. That shit kind of got a ring to it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I can rock with that. He's like, don't just say you name the dictator. Ill Flow, the dictator. Like, add something to your name, And I'm like, damn, that do sound hot. So, I ran across Tim Dog. I'm like, yo, Fatal, like, yo. He's like, make sure he ain't copyrighted. I said, he ain't copyright. Why the fuck would he copyright my name? I said, nah. Because I had to bring him up to speed on our friendship, like me and Fatal friendship. I'm like, yo, look, man. That's my motherfucking brother, bro. Like, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing to me. That nigga got me a bag from VP Records. Got my mother a bag. This nigga, like, he got his bag off our bag, but he ain't have to do that. He got niggas he been with all his life, grew up with in North, Montclair. You feel what I'm saying? And he ain't have to put me in position at all. You feel what I'm saying? And I deeply appreciated that. But that dictator shit just stuck with me. And I was considered the dictator of all dictators, which was, in my mind, the last outlaw. You feel what I'm saying? Because them niggas wasn't holding shit down for Pac. And he knew how I felt about the situation. You feel what I'm saying? At the time, I'm saying when the beef and the music shit was going on, we ain't talking about no street shit. I mean, I wasn't out to harm nobody and no shit like that. I was just, being implemented with that because it was part of my history. Like, he part of my history. Like, I can't delete him from my story. It's impossible. Me without saying Fatal is just like me without saying Tim Dog. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where it came from, man. Ill Flow the dictator. Came from, Hussain Fatal, his mind, and Tim Dog approval. Them putting their minds together, and we came up with some shit. You feel what I'm saying? My album, Chaos, Conflict, double album, About a Girl. A lot of people might have knew that record. Marcus Houston on that record. Ill Flow the dictator, man. It's just been like that. So y'all niggas ain't gonna be no Diddy and me and pause and all that shit. That's why I explained where I got my name from. So y'all know it ain't just something I came up with to be funny or I had that name for over 15 years. You feel what I'm saying? So that's that with that. That's how I got the name Ill Flow the dictator. You feel what I'm saying?